be with you for about 15 to 20 minutes at the most. Then we're going to we'll have a couple of special guests share some thoughts, and we'll answer some questions if you type them into the chat box. So we're not going to keep you long. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So my name is Mark, and I'm really excited about the information I'm going to be sharing with you over the next few minutes. I'd like to welcome you to this webinar hosted by mycarclub.com. So this is all about putting you in the driver's seat, ladies and gentlemen, showing you how to save money on your transportation costs, showing you how to earn money and how to learn about your car so you can be a better steward of your vehicles. With that, let's get right into it. So I'd like to start with this. Why a car club? Why would a company even want to start a car club? Well, it's because of the rising costs of owning and operating a car, ladies and gentlemen. According to AAA, the average cost to do so was over $10,700 in 2022. Of course, it's much higher now because of inflation. And car ownership is the second largest purchase that most people will have over their lifetime. So my question for you is, what if you could cut most of the expense related to owning and operating a vehicle? It could effectively put thousands of dollars back in your pocket every year. That's what we want to talk to you about over the next few minutes. What I want you to understand is that My Car Club is about lifestyle choices. It's not just about getting a new car. Let's talk about it. When you have excess cash flow, ladies and gentlemen, that equals freedom. This is money that you are currently expending on a car. You could be using that to improve your lifestyle. What am I talking about? Debt elimination. You could use that money to pay down your mortgage, pay off those credit card debts, those student loan debts, and potentially save thousands of dollars in interest payments. Maybe take that much needed vacation, improve your house, start a business. Maybe you want to improve your retirement situation or pay for a college fund, or maybe even take advantage of some opportunities that you couldn't take advantage of before because you didn't have the cash flow. That's what we're talking about, lifestyle choices. But now let's get to the million-dollar question. How can a company offer quality new cars with the best savings in the marketplace? Well, I want you to think about the gym memberships. How many of you have a gym membership right now? The average cost of a gym membership is between $20 to $60 per month. So why do people join gyms? Well, they want to have access to the latest fitness equipment, hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment, and they also want to participate in a community of like-minded people who are also interested in better fitness and in better health. But let me ask you, how often do you use your gym membership? Maybe twice a week, maybe 3 times a week? Or do you sometimes go without using it at all, but yet you continue to make that monthly payment, right? Well, what about your car? How often do you use your car, ladies and gentlemen? And how important is that to you in maintaining your lifestyle? So this is why a car membership club, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to break it down for you. We're going to get into it so you absolutely understand how this can help you and your family. So first of all, in order to participate and join our car membership club, it costs only $99 in order for you to do so, and then $32 a month. The program has a very powerful referral program you're about to see in a few minutes, and it gives you the ability to get access and to drive a new car or a certified pre-owned car, because a lot of the new cars are hard to get because of the chip shortage and the backlog right now. So now we're talking about no car notes, no insurance payments, no repair costs, ladies and gentlemen, no deposit, no financing, no tax payments. You simply get in the car, gas it up, and drive. So you might say, well, Mark, how, I still don't get it. How is that possible? It's because of something known as a disruptive business model. There's always a better way of doing things. It's called innovation, ladies and gentlemen. Airbnb proved it. They're the world's largest provider of accommodations, but they don't own any real estate. They allow average people like you and I who have control or own real estate to be able to rent it out, and the money comes to us instead of going to the hotel chains and the corporations. And of course, we all know about Uber. They're the world's largest taxi firm, but they don't own a single vehicle because they allow people like you and I, average people, to use our own vehicles to create an income for our families, rather than all of that money and those profits going to the taxi cab owners and to the corporations. And so now I want you to think about the traditional way that we go about getting vehicle transportations. Of course, we can pay cash for it. We can finance it. We talked about the finance cost. The video talked about it. People paying 6 years and even more loans, to pay off those loans. You can lease the car. You can rent a car, or you can get involved in this disruptive, innovative technology called My Car Club membership, ladies and gentlemen. It's an innovative car membership that can save people thousands of dollars a year in transportation costs while providing them a new or late model car to drive. All they have to do is put gas in it. Let me ask you a question. What do you think people would prefer, the traditional model or this innovative, disruptive model? That's right. This disruptive model, this is why this community is growing so fast in just the first 4 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. So I'd like to introduce you to My Car Club. This is a program that enables you and I to get behind the wheel of our dream cars, ladies and gentlemen. So I do want to read a brief disclaimer. What is My Car Club? It is a subscription-based club membership with referral incentives. It may require significant effort and dedication to achieve success, and results may vary based on various factors, including individual effort. Furthermore, the company does not guarantee the success of any individual, nor does the company make any promises or representations about potential earnings or profits. Any earnings or income statements made by the company or any of the affiliates are solely for informational purposes only and not guarantees of actual earnings. With that said, let's get into it. So first of all, this is a membership program that has benefits, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things you're going to receive is monthly car magazines about everything pertaining to cars. You're going to receive monthly newsletters. Also, you're going to receive discounts to specific car events, such as car shows, the races, various things like that. You'll be able to get discounts through this membership. You're also going to learn about detailing and also other training so that you could be a better steward over the cars that you do have right now. And you will have the opportunity to get your dream car and earn residual income. Let's talk about that. So we're talking about driving your dream car for just $32 a month, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about a new car starting at $34,000 or a certified pre-owned, because you may not be able to get that new car. It might be backed up. Maybe you don't want to wait, but that's going to be your choice. And if we aren't able to get the car for you because the program is global, maybe they can't get the car in certain countries, you can take $600 a month in place of the car. Of course, insurance is taken care of by the company, maintenance, road tax, and even breakdown coverage. That's all covered. You don't have to pay for any of that. All you have to do is put gas in the car and drive it, ladies and gentlemen. So let's talk about what it takes to get started here. So as I mentioned, there's a startup fee of $149, but right now, because the company and the program is in pre-launch, you get a $50 discount. That means all you need is $99. That's your setup fee. Then you pay $32 a month. So when getting started, you're going to pay both of these, the $99 and the $32. And once you add the transaction fee, that's about $140. You can pay it by debit or credit. You can also pay it by crypto, should you choose to do so. Now, if you pay for the whole year, you actually save money because you get 1 month free. So you get 12 months for the cost of 11 months. All right, let's talk about earning income. When you begin to share this program with others, every person that you personally refer, you will earn a $50 commission. So what we're doing here, we are building a community. And this community consists of teams. You want to build 3 teams, ladies and gentlemen, because everyone, in order to qualify for the car, must personally refer at least 3 members. So we're going to look at it like this. We're going to say that the first member is A. You're going to earn $50 commission. The second member, we'll call them B. That's another $50. And the third member, we're going to call them C. So right out the gate, and a lot of people are doing this in their first day. In fact, we're going to bring a guest on who did that within their first 24 hours. Guess what? You got all your money back. You paid $140, you got back $150. But in addition to that, if you do it within the first 30 days, ladies and gentlemen, you earn a $99 bonus. So just that fast, ladies and gentlemen, you just earned $249. That's enough money to pay your membership for the next 8 months, coming right out the gate without you ever going back in your pocket again. So the goal is to build a community of like-minded people. We work together in supporting one another. We've got a very unique strategy to do that everybody doing the same thing. And so you refer 3, they do the same. We repeat that just a few times. Guess what? You have 3 teams of 40 people, and you are now qualified for the car just that fast. The best way to do it is simply to find 3 leaders, 3 influencers who can easily build a team of 40, and you've got your car just that fast. So we've got about 4 cars about to be given away in the United States, presented in the United States within the next couple of weeks. And Sunday, the first 3 cars will be given away in Europe. Of course, it's going to be videotaped. It'll be all over the internet, and you'll have the opportunity to see that yourself. All right. So now, on your way to getting the car, you can also generate more income. How do you do that? Once you get halfway to reaching your goal of 3 teams of 40 members, guess what? You will receive $300 a month. So here it is. You have your 3. They get their 3. You just repeat this a couple of times. Once you have at least 20 people in each of your 3 teams, that's a total of 60 members. Guess what? That's $300 a month. You are halfway to your goal, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this monthly residual is paid until you qualify for the car with 120 members, as we explained in the previous slide. Now, this is a limited time only promotion. This promotion will probably end when the company officially launches on May the 12th with that major event in Dubai. And so if you're interested in going to Dubai, log into your back office. All the details are there. The sooner you get your airline tickets, the lower the price will be in most cases. So now let's talk about the car and some serious residual income. All right. So we mentioned in order to get the car, first thing you want to do is build this community of 120 members that will enable you to get the car. But as your community continues to grow and you have an additional 120 members or a total of 240 members, guess what? Not only do you have the car, but you receive $1,500 a month. Now, here's the thing I want you to understand. With just 3 team members, ladies and gentlemen, after you qualify for the car, you get credit for up to 100 people per team. So team A, you have 100 people. Team B, you have 100 people. And team C, when you have just 40, that's 240 members. Guess what? You get the $1,500. So a lot of our leaders, they're qualifying for tier 1 and tier 2 at the very same time. And in our training, we explain to you exactly how and why that is happening. Now, as your team continues to grow, another 120 members, you now have 360 members. Guess what? Now you're getting $4,000 a month. And the way you do this is by simply referring one more person direct to you. So now you have A, B, C, and D. Each one of those teams with 100 members, you have more than what you need in order to qualify here with 360 members. And as your community continues to grow, you add another personal. All right. So you've got, in this case, you've got 3, 4, 5 personals with 100 members per team. Now you're up to $7,000 a month with 480 members in your team. And then it continues when you add one more personal, which would be 6. You can get credit for up to 100 people per team. That's 600 members. Now you're at $10,000 a month, ladies and gentlemen. And it doesn't stop there, because as you move forward and once you become a tier 5, guess what? You begin to get matching commissions of members in your team who are at tier 3 or higher. And we talk about that in detail in the other trainings. And that's where you get into the really, really serious money that the leaders like to earn. All right. So now let's just say you don't get the car within the first year or 2. Is there a benefit for you? Absolutely. We call this the win-win scenario. It's called the no claim bonus. And this enables you to get a car and reduce your qualification to 50%. Let's take a look at how this works. So your first year, you want 120 members in order to get that car, but we're going to say you don't get those. And you complete your second year, you haven't got the 120 members. What do you get? Well, you get an all expense paid vacation worth all the money you've spent in your membership fees for the last 2 years. You can take that vacation, or you can continue on and your requirement drops to 99 members. Once you go to the third year, you get an even better vacation valued at all of the money you've paid over those 3-year period, or your requirement drops to 90 members. And you can see on the 4th year, you get an even better vacation. Your requirement drops to 78 members. And in the 5th year, the requirement drops to 60 members, which is 50%. So everybody benefits, everybody wins with this program. Now, keeping it really simple, let's just say all you did was refer one member a month for an entire 5 years, 60 months. Guess what? You would still end up with the car along with the benefits that come along with the membership. So, very powerful, very simple. It's all about everybody winning, ladies and gentlemen. So, now, listen, we don't take long because this is the simplest compensation plan you have ever seen. And so, this is what I want to do. First of all, we're going to have some guests come on and just share a few thoughts with everybody. But the thing you're going to want to do is get in contact with the person who invited you on the call so we can get you positioned and we can work together with you to help you qualify to get this car. This is how we work. We work as a team, as you will see. So what I want to do right now is just bring on, actually, we got a gentleman who joined the program. He's a leader, joined the program recently, and he qualified within his first 24 hours. That's Dr. Salim Amir Hakim. And Dr. Hakim, if you're there, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody. Mark, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. And how about yourself?
Man, excellent, as you know.
So if you would kind of share with us, what's your experience been so far? What do you like about the program and how do you see things moving forward?
Yeah, first in looking at the presentation, it's funny about truth. It don't take a long time to sell it. 12 to 15 minutes, I saw that this was a no-brainer opportunity. There was such a low startup cost. And I just started looking at different scenarios, when it comes to cars and how a lot of people end up paying a lot more money because they're just not educated on, how to maintain or run a car. But to have a company, to put yourself in a position to have a company pay all the expenses for your car, and all you have to do is put gas in it and keep an up-to-date car. It's a stress off a lot of people. More people, it takes a longer time for some people to actually save the money to do it. But we know that in being able to leverage your community and some of your family and friends by just sharing this opportunity with 2 or 3 people, you can do that in a very short time. It reminded me of a program we were in where it was similar structure. And just in 90 days, we had 1,200 people in the organization. I think the highest level on this one that we talked about was 600. That brings you 10 grand a month. So in addition to having a car. So it's something to get excited. Like I told you when I first saw this, I said, man, I'm excited about this. This is something that we can definitely work with. And I think because it's a low startup cost and because so many people need reliable transportation with all those expenses, I think this would be an easy opportunity to share.
All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. And, we've worked together. We've built some huge, huge teams. So I'm really excited about what we're going to do and the number of people that we're going to help, especially during this difficult, very challenging economic time that we're all in. Let's go ahead and bring on, actually, my sponsor. His name is Gary. He's doing amazing. And Gary, if you're on the call, go ahead and share some thoughts with everybody.
Hi, Mark. Thank you for another phenomenal presentation. You're a pro. So real quick, I'm just going to emphasize how easy this has been. We just joined this. It's just been a month now. And a lot of us have, we know people and, I got my first 3 people within a day or two. But since then, during these first 4 weeks, I'm only 25 members away from qualifying for tiers 1 and 2 at the same time. That's a car and income in just a few weeks. I mean, this is so easy compared to, a lot of you out there have been involved with other programs. It takes big numbers or it takes people making big investments. This doesn't require neither of those. And I truly believe that once we have some cars on the road this weekend, the first few cars are going to be awarded. And once those cars are on the road and people see that this is real and we have proof of concept, it's just going to explode. So get back to the person who brought you here tonight and just keep telling your friends about it. This is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Mark.
All right. All right. I want to bring on another young lady. Her name is Coach Nevada. She just recently completed what we call the fast track bonus, which is refer 3 people within your first 30 days. Of course, it didn't take her that long, but I want to bring her on to share her thoughts. And Coach Nevada, are you there?
Yes, I absolutely am. Can you hear me, Mr. Mark?
I sure can. How are you doing today? And what do you think about the program? How's it going for you thus far? And how do you see the future?
You want the long version or the short version, Mark?
Give us the short version on this occasion.
Um, I will say this. I've been in this industry probably maybe a good 20 some years, maybe even a little longer than that. And when you're in that long, you're able to look at an opportunity and you can spot the good ones and you can spot the not so good ones. This one is a good one. Without even really trying, I did one post and made the first level of achievement. And I didn't even know I made it. I just so happened to look in the back office and I was like, hey, what's that first rank? And, Mark told me what the rank was. I was like, oh, I already made that. As a matter of fact, I made that yesterday. So, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say, sit back, relax, fasten your seatbelt, and don't look at this as an overnight thing. I say buckle your seatbelt because that means go in for the long haul. Because this is not just a group of people. We actually become a family. We look out for each other. We help each other because we want everyone here to win. So that's my thoughts about Car Club. Back to you, Mr. Hamlin.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Sabata. Now, we're really excited, ladies and gentlemen. All right. The first 3 cars are going to be given away in Europe on Sunday. It's going to be recorded. You're going to hear all about it. Friday, we've got a special training by several of the leaders from Europe. This is an international program, by the way. The company has an office in Dubai, in the Philippines, in Nigeria, in Turkey, and in UK, ladies and gentlemen. It won't be long before there's an office in the United States. So we're really excited about this. We know the needs that people have. We know the opportunity of what this could do to help people. If they were able to get a car, all they needed was $140, a little bit of elbow grease, ladies and gentlemen, and $32 a month. We know what impact that can have in the lives of people. I want you to think about this. When was the last time you were on the highway driving, going anywhere? How many cars did you see, ladies and gentlemen? There's over 279 million cars in America. That's a huge market. It's one of the things that got my attention right out of the gate was the potential for what this program has. And so everything here is absolutely real. Take a close look, get in contact with the person who invited you on the call, and we're going to work with you. We're going to lock arms with you because we want everybody to succeed. You do your part, we do our part, and together we'll have exponential increase. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have an awesome evening. We'll see you on the next call on Saturday, and that'll be at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless. Thank you all of our speakers and all of our guests. Thank you for joining us tonight. Everyone,
Thank you, Mark. Great job.
Thank you.